And it was an action-packed Thursday at Capitol Hill. TikTok CEO was on the hot seat. His name is Shu Zhi-Chu, and he was grilled for close to 6 hours. This was by the U.S. House Energy and Commerce Committee. They did not pull any punches. Both Republicans and Democrats came together to take on TikTok. At times, it appeared like U.S. lawmakers were scolding the TikTok boss. And the whole exchange was broadcast live, not just in the U.S., but across the world. TikTok has become a symbol of America's fight with China. It's caught between a rock and a hard place. It must either cut ties with China or face a ban in the U.S. Our next report tells you more.
There are some days when you just can't put up a brave fight because you got overwhelmed. Also because you're alone with nobody to back you, facing off a sea of adversaries. That's what happened to TikTok CEO Shu Zhi-Chu on Thursday. He got cornered by the U.S. House Energy and Commerce Committee as both Democrats and Republicans mounted an offensive against the video app. Have a look.
Mr. Chu, as CEO of TikTok, why have you not directed your engineers to change this source code?
Congressman, thank you for the question.
Have you directed them to change the source code?
Like what we are offering and
Yes
my
or
fourth
no?
commitment?
Have you directed them to change that source code?
Congressman, if you give me a bit of time to just
No,
explain.
I don't. It's a yes or no question. Have you directed your engineers to change that source code?
I'm not sure I understand.
Why are you allowing TikTok to continue to have the capacity for censorship, and yet you claim here that you don't? Let me remind
doesn't.
you of something. Do you realize that making false and misleading statements to Congress is a federal crime?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Congressman, you are an expert on this. You could agree with me that no other company
TikTok
does
source
this.
code is the same as Doan? What percentage?
It's a global collaborative effort, like a lot of
Was it
code for a
developed
lot of
in,
companies.
was it developed in China? Some of it?
Some of it is.
Similar scenes played out for about 6 hours. A few times, the TikTok boss was able to land a few punches himself, like this.
So, Mr. Chu, would TikTok be prepared to divest from ByteDance and Chinese Communist Party ties if the Department of Treasury instructed you all to do so?
Congressman, I said in my opening statement, I think we need to address the problem of privacy. I agree with you. I don't think ownership is the issue here. With a lot of respect, American social companies don't have a good track record with data privacy and user security. I mean, look at Facebook and Cambridge Analytica, just one example.
Shu Zhi-Chu raised an important point. American big tech companies have a lot of data in their possession too. Is the US Congress contemplating an outright ban against these companies? The Americans sidestepped the question, and in some cases, they exposed themselves. Their questions showed how little they understand technology.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the...
So if I
Does TikTok have access to the home Wi-Fi network? That was a Republican lawmaker, leaving the TikTok CEO briefly speechless. And these are the people who framed tech laws. This grilling was pure politics. America has given TikTok two choices: either leave China or the US, cut ties with the Chinese parent company ByteDance, or face a ban in America. China is furious. It says it will oppose a forced sale of TikTok, and that such attempts undermine the confidence of global investors in America. But global powers are in America's camp. The UK, Canada, and New Zealand have banned TikTok from government devices. Same with European Union countries like Norway, Denmark, and Belgium. The European Union has also imposed curbs. All this started with India in 2020. India imposed a blanket ban on TikTok. This was in response to China's incursions into Indian territory. TikTok is now under global pressure, and it must take a call soon. It's facing restrictions across countries, and a ban in the US, where it has 150 million users, would be the biggest setback after the ban in India.